I heard the news this morning, the word on the street. Book clubbers are getting down on the dance floor this morning. The Twin Cities Live Book Club featuring DJs Elizabeth Reese and Kelly Hansen met on our Facebook page to chat about I See You've Called In Dead by author John Kenny.
We wore our finest club outfits, didn't we, Kelly? It was a wonderful discussion about life, about death, and about writing your own life story. We even announced our next book. So Kelly is here. She's joining us for a recap. And here we go. I had a nice coffee.
Here's our book club music.
Yeah, it was really fun. We loved this book so much. Can we just start? We both really enjoyed it. I know people that are part of the Twin Cities Live Book Club loved it as well. I See You Called In Dead by John Kenny is darkly funny.
There's dark humor. It was a book that I just happened to see online, and we had never read a book with dark humor, and I thought, maybe this is it. And I am so glad that we picked it because it really was wonderful. Okay, a little recap. Bud, he's an obit writer. He writes obituaries. He writes his own obituary, One Mildly Drunken Night.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Yep, all been there.
Accidentally did that. And actually his obituary was entertaining, to say the least. But this, there's then a trail of events that happens. He's basically going to get fired. He attends funerals of strangers, maybe to give him a little better outlook on life. And what it does is it gives him a new perspective. It gave me a new perspective on how to live every single day.
Totally agree.
There was a male friendship in the book, which I think you would really enjoy, Ben. I know that we're gonna get this on your to-be-read list. And also, John is the first male author that we have had on the show.
Wow.
It was really nice of us.
Congratulations, you guys.
It was nice of us to do that. It was really great. Okay, so we talked to John today. So what we do when we do this book club, we read the book together. You've got a couple months to read the book. And then Kelly and I go on Facebook Live, and lots of you join us, and you interact with us in the comments.
Had
and we
some
get
really great, like, intentional, thought-provoking conversation this morning.
It's so fun. So we love to get to chat about the book with you, and then we get to sit down and talk to the author, almost always. And so we got to talk with John. Kelly and I are now best friends with John Kenny.
Oh, he already emailed me.
He's so great.
Did he really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, recap.
He was,
Yeah.
so delightful. But one thing that we mentioned to him is that we really loved that the characters, now not just Bud, but the other characters that are in the book, felt like very real, complex people. And, you know, it can be kind of easy to go like, oh, this is the bad guy and this is the good guy. But these people were all very nuanced and showed a lot of humanity. And that was really John's intention when it came to crafting the characters. Take a look.
To be able to pick up a book, right, by this weird guy in New York that you've never met, and someone sitting on a cold night in St. Paul, and reading this thing and connecting with it. So the irony of fiction to me, when it's done well, is that it's completely real. It should feel real and honest, and you think, I felt that, or I understand that, and that's, to me, the magic of it.
I love John. He's so right.
Yeah.
It's a fiction book, but it should feel real.
Yeah.
And that's why I love reading so much. You know, we talk about his dark humor, and we learned in the author's note in the back of the book that the dark humor runs in his family. The idea for the book was sparked by the death of John's brother, Tim, who cracked a dark joke in his final days. Take a listen.
That was the moment I thought I want to attempt to write a funny book about death, because I was in awe of the moment. I was sort of laughing, but I was in shock, and the grace of it and the courage of it. He would be dead in 2 weeks, and yet he was just. It was oddly gorgeous to me, and I wanted that spirit because Tom had lived the life he wanted to live. He was a model for me in how to live a meaningful life, because it's so easy to get pulled into the mile markers, right? Where did you go to college? What's your job? How many cars? Like, it's very easy to get pulled into that. And at the end, I think maybe that might not matter so much.
It's such a great conversation. You're going to find the whole conversation on our YouTube channel. I implore you to go listen to what he has to say.
Even
He's
the way he
great.
talks is very intentional.
Oh my
so I
God,
can see why
yeah.
the way he writes is very intentional.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. But listen, John, we love you, but it's time to set your book aside because we've got a new book to read. Put it out there, Kelly.
This is The Burning Side by Sarah Damoff. Now, if that name sounds familiar, if you've read another book of ours that we've picked, that's because she also wrote The Bright Years. We read that a few months ago. This is her second novel, and we're excited to chat about this in a couple of months.
It's
Yeah.
going to be good.
Good
Okay, so
job.
set your calendar, Friday, July 17th. That's when we're going to talk about the next book, which you see right there. And it's going to be at 10:30 in the morning. So Friday, July 17th. And of course, we want to say a big thank you to By the Yard. They sponsor our Twin Cities Live Book Club. We're so grateful for the support. And we're really inspired to create beautiful outdoor reading spaces with By the Yard furniture.
Yeah, and if you want to see like the full list of all the book club picks, just go to our website as well as twincitieslive.com.
Thank you, Kelly.